It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official post-fight review for what was a straight classic fight between Kenshiro Teraji and Carlos Canizales for the WBC, WBA, and Ring Magazine lineal title. The result of the fight is a very close. Kenshiro wins a very close majority decision to retain the titles. An amazing fight. Before I even get my thoughts on it, let me swing it over to Pops. Pops, give me your thoughts. How did you see the fight?
Man, it was.
Do you think the right man got the nod? Let's start there. Do you think that?
Yes, in this fight, and Kenshiro definitely got the nod. I think. He showed me a lot tonight. I never seen him. Canizales, his opponent from Venezuela, was a very tough, formidable opponent that was throwing heavy punches, and he was a lot bigger physically than Kenshiro. I don't know how he took it. He did it, but that's why they got the heart. That's why they got the fights. He proved to me why he's a champion. He gained more respect from me. At the same time, I want to see Canizales fight some more people. He really.
How about a rematch? Because it was a close fight.
I would just say it like this: if Shira does not other obligations they want to handle other business with other fighters, then take that fight again, rematch. It'd be great for everybody, and even for Canizales.
Of course.
But I'm willing to bet that Kenshiro wants to work more, and he learned a lot from this fight. Make some more improvements. I don't think he's gonna take this fight right away, but he will.
Okay.
Down the road.
Now look, for me, this fight was had a little bit of everything. You know, started off like guns blazing, like first couple, like in the first 3 rounds there was like 2 knockdowns. No, first 2 rounds there was 2 knockdowns in the first two rounds, one apiece. You know, the first one, Canizales wound up. Kenshiro actually wound up clipping Canizales in the second round with a straight right hand, dropped him. Then Canizales came back in the third round and dropped Kenshiro. So there was a lot of explosive exchanges early on. Then it kind of became a war of attrition in the middle rounds where, Kenshiro made the adjustment to, kind of become more of a body puncher, walk down in a high guard and tighten the high guard up when he came forward and to set that straight right hand. And it just looked for a while like it was a matter of who was going to break first. And then the last 2 rounds, the 11th and 12th rounds, Kenshiro's corner told him, hey, they said, look, box. And Kenshiro did exactly that. And I think that might have been what got him the win in the end. But look, Kenshiro, I've said it many times, I'll say it before. He beat a damn good fighter tonight. A guy who's been world champion, a guy who was a legitimate world champion with multiple title defenses, a guy that was hungry to get back to the top, a fighter that I think if you were to put just about any light flyweight in the world, and I'm talking about including Jonathan Gonzalez, including Adrian Curiel, including Sivanati Nochinga, that version of Carlos Canizales tonight, I think would have beat them all.
Man.
Beat them all because he showed you everything, durability. He showed you boxing skills with a great jab, counter punching, being able to lead with those punches as well. With the overhand rights and the left hooks to the body and things like that. So he's a hard night's work for anybody in this division. And he is at that world class creme de la creme.
He will be a problem.
Top chef level.
He will be a problem for anybody else to face him.
Yeah. So
even Shiro,
Kenshiro makes the 12th successful career title defense in his career. I think now that ties him with Roman Gonzalez for the most world title defenses amongst active fighters in their careers. So he's up there, man. I keep saying it. Fight by fight, he's building himself a Hall of Fame resume, and I think that he showed Hall of Fame heart in this fight. But at the same time, where he's building a Hall of Fame case and he showed Hall of Fame heart, there's some weaknesses that could be exploited. Well, the defense is there to be exploited, and it's been exploited in the past by Masamichi Ibuki. So with that being said, I know a lot of fighters got to be looking their chops at that fight. I know like Curiel, Nochinga, Jonathan Gonzalez, even at flyweight, the guys that want to fight him at flyweight, because Kenshiro has expressed a desire to move to flyweight. A guy like Sonny Edwards, who I know wants to fight him, he's probably licking his chops. Bam Rodriguez, who Kenshiro said when I interviewed him back in my interview with him in May, I'm sure he's looking at that fight saying, yo, I could beat the brakes off this dude because, he is a vulnerable fighter. He's good at what he does, which is, textbook, really solid jab, sets it up real nice, and then quite possibly, he might have the best right hand in the business. I mean, he sets it up great, and there's no fat on that right hand at all. And, I think his straight right hand is what's gotten him to this point where he's been, one of the most successful, consistent championship level fighters in boxing for now. What is it? He won his first world title in 2017, and he's been at the championship level for about almost a decade now, and it's why.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't care who you put in front of him. I will never come him out regardless because
He'll find a way to win.
Yeah, because all the people are saying now that he's chinny. And he had 2 tough fights and he's chinny and all this. But you know what he showed? He showed he got the lion heart, and he went in there and did what he supposed to do.
You can't be chinny. Like, okay, people get the word chinny misconstrued. So, you can't be chinny.
It's a misconception saying he's chinny. That's a fighter that always gets tapped.
Like Amir Khan was chinny. Leonard is chinny. If you get knocked out consistently by non-punchers and punchers at every stage of your career, like Khan and Linares were, and even like Frank Bruno when he was fighting, like he was a little chinny himself. Like he always found ways to lose fights, and then even when he was winning, them guys were chinny.
Yeah.
Kenshiro, I got stopped once, but like. The fights where he's been hit by some hard punches like Anthony Olascuaga and Carlos Canizales, he's went, rounds with him and still found a way to beat him.
I thought he was going to get dropped early. And I was for sure saying this guy's throwing some bombs.
Yeah.
The Venezuelan guy. So I was like, Shiro's he's going to get exposed today, and this guy showed it. But no, this guy got heart. He took them hits. He did everything he's supposed to do. Like you were saying, though, before, like, he's got to learn to make a judgment as he get older to not get hit as much because it's going to cost him later on. But I think he showed heart. You can't deny that. Those people that are saying he's chinny, they don't know boxing. They're too tired early in the morning to wake up and watch the fight from Japan, or they're just still sleeping on it because this guy is not chinny at all.
He's a top upper echelon fighter, and he's been great he's been really good for a long time. So with that being said, Pops, you have it your way. Who's Kenshiro fighting next, and why? And why do you want to see that?
From the fighters that we just talked about?
Just like any of the options, the guys at 108, or maybe some of the guys at 112, like. Maybe even the dude that got Seigo Okui, who got the decision, who we'll talk about here in a little bit. But
if I want to see him fight, you say he's gonna go to 115? Oh no, right?
Not 115, 112. He's at 108 now.
Okay, 108.
It's like the 108 champions. You got Jonathan Gonzalez, who has the WBO. You got
I think he'll beat the crap out of
Jonathan Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think he's.
You got Adrian Curiel, who knocked out the African Nochinga.
Yeah.
He has the IBF, so those are 2 options. And then there's other 2 options at 112 would be like maybe like Sonny Edwards, Bam Rodriguez, or Seigo Okui.
All those fights you mentioned, they're all good fighters. I mean, but
there's no tough.
But I'm riding with the White Shark.
Kenshiro, okay.
Because he showed me today this toughness, his grit.
It's not just skills. It's not just punch power. It's.
I mean, he literally to me looked like a skinny guy against a big, thick motherfucker, and he took some heavy punches the whole night. And I was like, where that's coming from? And then, like you reiterated before he fights, so you're gonna notice him with a straight right. What did he do with this motherfucker?
He clipped him right in the middle of an exchange with that shit right hand.
And so I'm not closing the book. I don't care who he fights. He's gonna be a tough match for Benny, and I pick him to win.
He'll find the way to win. He's just a winner. He's a winner.
That's it.
And I would concur. I think Kenshiro's a winner. I do think some of those fights at 112 are going to be pretty hellacious for him, though. So hopefully he goes to the gym, he improves. But nonetheless, great fight.
Great.
Carlos Canizales will be back. He is creme de la creme. He is world class, and he represented Venezuela very well tonight. He could have easily have been given this decision. I thought he did enough to win the fight, or maybe even get a draw because it was that close of a fight.
He should get out of.
Kenshiro wins a majority decision.
Yeah, and Canizales should get some more opportunities, but the night belongs to the White Shark.
Absolutely. So let us know what you guys think. Well, how did you guys score it? And what do you guys think about Kenshiro's potential fights against the guys like Jonathan Gonzalez, the Curiel Nochinga winner, Bam Rodriguez, and Sonny Edwards, and Seigo Yuri Okui, who will actually wind up capturing the WBA title at flyweight.
On and on.
So let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.